Joining us now with more on last night's epic Game 7 win is Scott Belford, host of the Walk-Off podcast. I'm hoping you still have somewhat of a voice left for this interview. Scott, what a game, huh?
Oh, Jamie, it was absolutely incredible. And it's kind of funny because I'm a comedian, so I'm on tour right now out west. I'm in Alberta and I'm in Edmonton. And let me tell you, it was pandemonium here as well. Jays hats, Jays jerseys, everyone's filling the streets. So it's not just Toronto that's excited about this World Series appearance.
I know it was probably pandemonium from innings 7, 8, and 9, but I'm curious, what was the vibes like through innings 1 through 6? Because it didn't look so great. Guys looked a little, I don't know if it was low energy or just a little deflated, but it just there was not a spark for the first majority of the game.
It was definitely a grind for this team, and credit to them coming up in the biggest moment. Listen, it is tough to play as much baseball as the Toronto Blue Jays have played over the last 8 months or whatever it is, right? And so the fact that they managed to find a spark in that 7th inning, the fact that Springer came up so big, and huge contributions from guys we didn't see coming, right? I mean, John Schneider went to the bullpen with his starters. We saw big performances from Kevin Gausman, who pitched just a couple days ago. We saw a huge performance from Chris Bassett. Guys that normally are in different roles came up huge when they needed them, and it was just so much fun and so exciting for Jays fans to see.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about the decision. We focus a lot on the players, but after the last game on Game 6, there was a lot of finger pointing to Schneider and why he decided to make certain pitching changes, and I want to get your thoughts on that. And what do you think the Jays need to do in terms of pitching? And should Schneider keep with those kind of changes in the World Series?
You know what, Jamie? It is interesting how he handled the bullpen in Game 5. And I was one of the detractors. I know there were a lot of them, and there was some question marks around his decisions there. But credit to him yesterday, because he did manage it very well. And he may have done it in a little bit of an unconventional way, which you see more and more in the playoffs, right? Everybody's available and there's no real roles defined as much, and that kind of breaks down. But great job. I mean, he wound up getting it done, right? That's all you're after is a W, and they managed to pull it off. And I think come the World Series, we're going to see exactly that, is unconventional moves. We're going to see him go with the hot arms, and we're going to see guys maybe we don't normally see in these defined roles.
We've been talking a lot about the Blue Jays right now, Scott. I want to shift our focus to the LA Dodgers, defending World Series champs. And we also are going to be going up against maybe arguably the greatest player that has ever played this game, Shohei Ohtani. What are your thoughts on the Dodgers heading into this game, into the series, and what should we be concerned about?
I mean, you kind of touched on it there. Not only are we coming up against one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but also Shohei Ohtani is coming off maybe one of the greatest performances in playoff history after striking out 10 through 6 innings scoreless, and then on top of that hitting 3 dingers. So the Blue Jays have a mountain to climb. But this is what I will say. The Blue Jays have not had the easy go at this, right? Getting through the Yankees was no small feat. The Seattle Mariners were absolute beasts, both offensively and on the pitching mound. So, I mean, they are played very good teams all playoffs, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are no different. And I mean, you look at that lineup, and it is Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers. John Schneider said it last night, right? Up and down that lineup, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman. So it is going to be a heck of a series, and they are going to need to literally play their best baseball of the year to get through this.
It's going to be awesome, kicking off on Friday. We appreciate your time, Scott. Thanks, and enjoy the tour.